Next up is the women's 3,000 meter steeplechase final. 4 athletes who will go representing their nations: Manzano and Gano of Philippines, and 2 Vietnam stars, Nguyen Thi Oanh and Nguyen Thi Oanh. This stay tucked in over the shoulder. I suspect she's not going to be going all out for the record. You know that she's going for gold. She does not settle for silver or bronze. The women's 3,000 meter steeplechase final is underway. And this event, it sees 3,000 meters, 3 kilometers covered on the track, includes 35 jumps, 7 of which are over water. 4 barriers that are sited around the track, 78 meters apart. The 5th barrier at the top of the 2nd turn is the water jump. And in the early stages, it's Gang now who's gone to the front for Philippines. Nguyen on her shoulder. Nguyen Thi Oanh, I should say, the defending champion. Nguyen Thi Oanh of Vietnam is tucked into 3rd, and it's Manzano of Philippines 4th at the moment. Only 4 competitors for this final. Coming up to the first steeple now, and the athletes need to negotiate these barriers. They don't fall over if you hit them, unlike hurdles, so they need to be jumped over or vaulted over or stepped on. You can step on them and go clear of them. It's set 78 meters apart on the track. The athletes need to negotiate these jumps. But the water jump is the trickiest of them all, and that'll be the next jump for the competitors. Just set on the inside of the track, coming down to the 2nd corner. This is the water jump, and the athletes will always step on top of the water jump barrier, because the further you go from the barrier to the edge of the water, the less deep the water is, the shallower it becomes, and the deeper the water you land in, the more resistance you have, which slows you down and inhibits your movement. So the water jump plays a very key part in tactic in the steeplechase. At the moment, it's Garngao of Philippines who's leading the way from Nguyen, the defending champion, with Manzano currently tucked into 3rd, and Nguyen Thi Oanh of Vietnam in 4th. Nguyen Thi Oanh has a phenomenal kick and finish, and every other athlete in this field will know that. They will know what she's capable of doing. The Vietnam National Olympic Committee was a little disconcerted about the scheduling of the women's 1,500 meter final and the 3,000 meter steeplechase final in succession on the track, as Nguyen was defending champion in both. Coming up to the water jump for the 2nd time now, and Nguyen has hit the front, not looking to break her stride, but allows Garnau to take the lead again. The front 4 are effectively still in a group. No movement made from any one athlete to try to hit the front and go. Let's do the first kilometer of the 3,000 meters. Punishing race, this. Running on the flat is one thing. Having the staggered barriers set apart disrupts the momentum somewhat. To get yourself restarted again, particularly if you find yourself running shorter, choppier steps in the build-up to leaping over the bar or vaulting over it or jumping and stepping on it, sometimes can disrupt. So it has its challenges. Now leading the way from Thi Oanh. Goes wide on the water jump and again looks to find a great deal of distance away from the barrier so that she can land in the shallower water. But when will Nguyen decide she wants to go? Will she break early or will she bide her time? No doubt that'll be the question the other athletes will be asking themselves. She's proved that she can run a race and win a race by running from the front, or indeed by biding her time, sitting on the shoulder of the athletes just in front of her. No athlete is out of podium contention. How fast the finish they can produce. Nguyen's ability to claim victory from positions off the shoulders of the early leaders is quite phenomenal. She'll look to take that into the finish of this women's 3,000 meter steeplechase. Already having claimed the 1,500 meter and 5,000 meter SEA Games double at these games. For the 4th consecutive games, she's claimed that double, and she is looking to claim the treble of the 1,500 meter, 5,000 meter and 3,000 meter steeplechase titles for the 3rd consecutive SEA Games. Still sits in 2nd. Comes up alongside Ghana, but again allows the Philippines athlete to go in front and lead. So make their way around with 3 laps to go. So Manzano has just been dropped a little off the back of that lead group. Down the back straight, and we'll have one more jump and then the water jump to come. Thi Oanh falling a little further back from compatriot Thi Oanh and Joy Gano of Philippines. Still in that group of front 3. Manzano of Philippines has fallen by the wayside as the athletes go through the 2-kilometer mark now. Nguyen will want to make her move by the bell, you would imagine. Now holding on, just quickening the pace. Not the quickest pace for this race, 1,000 meter steeplechase. Finding a good cadence, good tempo, good rhythm. That's what you want. You don't want to have your rhythm broken by the jumping of the barriers. Kano is holding on to the lead. They are leaving Thi Oanh behind. Manzano having dropped off the back. The front 2. Kano and Nguyen set for a head-to-head in the closing 600 meters here. The water jump to come for the penultimate time in this race. And this is where Nguyen is deciding to go, with a little over 500 meters in the race remaining. She's looking to make her move. Doesn't even look over the shoulder. It's basically a challenge she's laid down to Gano. Can you come with me? Can you keep up? Are you able to run me down? And and almost always the answer is no. Going into the final lap now, it's Nguyen who is cruising, absolutely cruising. It's not going to be her best time, and that is completely expected. Having run the 1,500 meter final mere minutes ago, claiming gold in that race, she returned to the track immediately for the 3,000 meter steeplechase, and she is romping to another resounding victory. Ghana will hold on for the silver medal here, but Nguyen Thi Oanh of Vietnam, he is gunning for glory again. Real pace. On top of the final barrier, the water barrier, one more barrier, and then the finish line. She is going for glory yet again, and she's going to claim a memorable victory, given all the conditions, and a third gold medal in just 2 days of athletics for Nguyen Thi Oanh of Vietnam. Gold for Vietnam, silver for Philippines, as Goidagado Kangnao claims the second spot behind the Vietnamese star. And then Nguyen Thi Oanh of Vietnam coming home in bronze medal position in this grueling race. Vietnam have gold and bronze. Philippines have silver, and Manzano misses out on the podium. But a good race nonetheless for Manzano. For Vietnam, it's 1 and 3. But further glory for Nguyen Thi Oanh.